Hello students, today we are going to see a new chapter of operating system. Everyone know that operating system, what is it? It is used to control many of the things, right? So you can see your Windows, Apple, right, Android and Linux. So let us start. Operating system. It is a program that acts as an interface between the software and computer hardware. So it is in middle, it is working like a interface. एक मीडियम है जिसके थ्रू हम लोग सॉफ्टवेयर और हार्डवेयर को साथ में यूज कर सकते हैं. वी कैन यूज इट टुगेदर. So it is an middleman, you can say, right? It works like an agent. It performs basic tasks such as recognizing input from the keyboard, sending output to the monitor, managing files and directories on the storage devices, and controlling the peripheral devices. What does it do? Everyone can understand that first of all we have to give the input. That input we can give it with the help of many of the input devices, but after that whatever the processing is done, and after that what you get the output on the monitor, that everything is being managed and the storage of it is being managed by the operating system. Some common example of operating system are Windows, Macintosh, Linux, DOS and Unix. So let us see now the functions, how it is useful. First of all, processor management. Processor management means the whatever the allocation of the job is being done. You can take the example like I have given the allocation कि हाँ मुझे I want to do copy paste, but in that I have done two files of copy paste. One is of video and other one is of audio. ऑडियो फाइल इज लेस एंड वीडियो फाइल इज टेकिंग मोर टाइम. तो वो क्या करेगा, फर्स्ट किसको एलोकेट करेगा, वो पहले ऑडियो को करेगा. वाई इट विल डू टू द ऑडियो, बिकॉज इट विल डू वेरी क्विकली. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द प्रोसेसर हाउ टू मैनेज इट. यू मस्ट हैव सीन इन द मोबाइल फोन्स ऑल्सो. आप मोबाइल फ़ोन में भी आप कुछ चीज़ें डाउनलोड करने के लिए रखते हो, तो उसमें वो डिपेंड करता है कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट विल डाउनलोड विच फाइल विच इज़ हैविंग लेस इफ यू हैव डन टुगेदर, अगर आपने साथ में डाउनलोड करने के लिए रखा है. मेमोरी मैनेजमेंट. यस, मेमोरी मैनेजमेंट मीन्स हियर ऑल्सो अगेन द एलोकेशन ऑफ द मेमोरी. यू मस्ट हैव सीन इन द हार्ड डिस्क वी हैव मेनी ऑफ द पार्टीशंस. तो पार्टीशंस में वो कैसे वो मैनेज करेगा, लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट विल टेक टू द C drive, right? If it is a program, then if we don't need it, and if there is also an you must have seen in your mobile phones, आपके मोबाइल फोन्स में रैम और रैम भी होता है आपके पास और रोम भी होता है. तो आप कैसे उसे स्टोर करोगे, वेर यू विल स्टोर इट, इन योर SD कार्ड और मे बी इन योर internal memory. Okay, so that memory management is being done by the operating system. Android is also an operating system, so it also do these functions. Device management. Device management means which device is working, which device is not working, how it will receive the request, and on that how it will do the process. वो पूरा प्रोसेसिंग वो करेगा. दैट इज बीन डन विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिवाइस मैनेजमेंट. फाइल मैनेजमेंट. यस, file where we have to keep the files, right? How we have to transfer, how we have to copy, how to delete, how to update. Many of the things we don't need it, so we have to just delete it from our storage place, right? So security. Next, security. Everyone know that login security, we all have it. So many of the time the access security is also there. I have told you about the app also. Different apps have different login security. Like you can do editing or you cannot do editing, only you can read that thing. So that is also a security. Error detections. It will find out the errors, what are the errors over there. And in security, please keep it in mind that firewall also comes. Firewall is like a barrier in between of the working of the computer. So it will work like a security for us, that if any of the file which is causing any problem to our computer, then they will not have the accessing right. And you must have seen in some of the phones also that they have the security. Like you can take the example of different phones. They give security that whether the application must be installed or not. Error detection. Yes, error detection. You can come to know what is the error. Like sometimes the keyboard is not working or the mouse is not working, so it will show you that error, right? Time to time it will check what is there. Even if there is any virus, so that also is an error detection. Job scheduling. Yes, job scheduling. Multitasking, like you have many of the programs on which you are working, so which program will work at that time, that work job scheduling is being done by the operating system, the allocation of the job, right? So this is the operating system. Now components of Windows, everyone know the components of Windows are like starting Windows, right? How to start Windows, everyone know this thing. I will show you over here. Like this is your Windows, you can see how to start it, right? Here you can see the Windows and you can how you can start that window. Okay, in that also starting Windows we can see over here, this is our desktop, right? On that we can see the start button, this is our start button, and with that the small pictures which we see, that is known as the task, that is known as the icon, sorry. Desktop, why we say desktop, it is same like our desktop which we have it on our table, in which we can see our stationaries, like we keep the books, we keep the pencil, pen and many more. So the same way this desktop is having many of the applications which we use it in our daily life. Then the taskbar, it is at the bottom of the desktop, where you can see that many of the things are over here. Here you can see on the right side, this is called the you can see a show desktop button. When I will move to this and I will move here, so I can see the desktop if I want to, right? Then we can see over here the notification area. This part is called the notification area, where you can see many of the notifications. This is a quick launch bar, in which some of the applications which we needed every time, that we can keep it on the taskbar, pin it on that, so you can just click on it and it will be open, right? So this is about the components of the Windows. Next, now we will see this. You can see this is Windows, this is the desktop, and this is the taskbar which we see at the bottom, right? Now next, types of operating system. Single user operating system. In the olden times we were having single user operating system, in which only one user can work on it, only one user can work on it. Like take the example which we are having, the Windows old version like 3.1, Microsoft Windows 95, and also MS-DOS. Graphical user interface. Why we are saying graphical user interface? Because in that we have to just click it, right? We on the click we can do it. While in single user operating system we have to write the whole command. Here we have to not to write the commands. हमें command लिखने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. हम सिर्फ यहाँ क्लिक करेंगे स्टार्ट पे, फिर वो पिक्चर्स पे जाएंगे, वो एप्लीकेशन पे जाएंगे और वो ऑन हो जाएगा. बट सिंगल यूज़र में क्या होता था, हमें पूरे कमांड को लिखना पड़ता था. मल्टी यूज़र ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, यू कैन सी दैट नाउ मल्टी यूज़र, और उसमें भी एक्सेस के भी राइट्स होते हैं. लाइक मल्टी यूज़र, लाइक आई एम ऑल्सो द यूज़र एंड वन एडमिन इज़ देयर. एक एडमिन है, एक स्टूडेंट का है, एक टीचर का लॉगिन है, तो लॉगिन आप अलग अलग बनाते हो. दैट इज कॉल्ड द मल्टी यूज़र ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. इन दैट मैनी ऑफ द यूजर्स कैन वर्क एट अ सेम टाइम. मल्टीटास्किंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम मीन्स यू कैन डू मैनी ऑफ द टास्क टुगेदर. आप बहुत सारे टास्क एक साथ कर सकते हो, यानी बहुत सारी चीज़ें, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था कि यस यू कैन see the video, with that you can listen to the music, even you can prepare your notes. Okay, multi-threading operating system. Multi-threading, it is a different part of an application in which it has the feature that it can delay the execution. Like many of the times आप कोई गेम खेलते हो तो गेम सर्वर पे होता है, तो आप जैसे you are the main person who is giving the LAN to everyone. आप सबको कनेक्शन देते हो, सबको कनेक्ट करते हो, तो आपका नेट जो स्लो चलेगा, या आपका जो OS है वो स्लो चलेगा, जबकि सबका फास्ट में चलेगा जो आपके साथ शेयरिंग में है. रियल टाइम ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. रियल टाइम ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इन दैट इट कम्स ओवर हियर that while communicating, आप जैसे communicate करते हो via communicating by video conference, that is also a part of real time, right? So in that it is time bound, like time machine की तरह वो work करता है, which is handling your data independently. Instant response आपको मिलता है online, जैसे आप you pay the bill, or maybe you are booking the tickets for the railways or maybe for the flights, तो आपको तुरंत ही रिस्पॉन्स मिलता है कि yes मीन्स you are paying that bill and after that you get कि हाँ you have received we have received your amount successfully, and after that the transfer of the money and many more. Distributed operating system, distributed operating system it is like a network. आप इंटरनेट यूज करते हो तो नेटवर्क में जब हम कंप्यूटर्स चलाते हैं, व्हेन वी वर्क इन द नेटवर्क एट दैट टाइम इट इज बीन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, सो that is called distributed operating system according to the geography. So hope you all like it.